Hi, it's Bernadette, and I've decided to give a card reading. I shuffled the cards, and 7 of them threw themselves at me. So we'll start with the Firm Foundation. These are from the Psychic Tarot, a lovely deck that I like to use. I'm not much up on my numbers, but the number 4 is there if it's relevant to you, or you can Google it. We're drawn to the red chakra. It's power, strength, passion. It's also grounding, working on family, community, groups. There's also a mountain and a temple in this card. The temple is here. No man is a temple unto themselves, but a temple is a good place to start your foundation, building, working on yourself, grounding, as I said, working on your chakras, meditation, sitting in the power if you don't like to meditate. And there is a mountain in front of you, and it might seem daunting, but the mountain's not always as big as it looks. If you take one step at a time, instead of looking to the top of the mountain, it'll be easier to climb it. Okay. The second card is New Beginnings, and it has the number 0. Though people will say 0 is not a number. It's about faith as well, this card. It looks like she's walking into nothing. It's all about faith, taking the first step, seeing where it takes you. She looks quite determined to go on her journey, this lady. Could be a man. The strength in the staff to give her balance. The green of her shirt takes me to healing and the heart. Love for others. Nurturing. And the earth. Could be an eco-warrior. Somebody who likes nature. Connection to the water. Don't be afraid to step forward. Because every step forward is a new beginning. And it only takes one step to start a journey. Our next card is Material Harvest, and it has the number 9. It's also a red card. And the Harvest Festival was always about feeding others, wasn't it? So looking after other people, looking after your community, thinking about those that don't have enough or as much as you do. It's said it is a sin to keep to yourself what you could help others with. But it's always better to share. Whether you have too much or you know you're not going to use it, pass it along to someone who can take it. And hold your hands out in healing and love and compassion for somebody else. I'm also drawn to the yellow over his head. And the yellow takes us to the solar plexus, which is working on oneself. As I said before, working on your chakras, building yourself up, releasing the crap that you don't need from past relationships, fights, anything that you don't need anymore, you can release all that. But it's also looking at the aura. And that takes me to the spiritualism. If you're not already, you may feel tingles, heat, You might see shadows out the corner of your eye. It could be a start of a new journey for you. Don't be afraid. There's always somebody around you who's already taken the steps and maybe I'll help you. I love this card. It's the Universe card and the number 21. I hate that this is all turned around backwards. I love her face, it's so pretty. But I'm always drawn to the galaxies and the universe. And when I do meditate or often astral travel, most places I go is out into the galaxy. And I just love it. The colours, the stars, the planets. It's just so surreal. And the universe is such a big place. How can we think that we're the only things or the only beings that are alive? But don't be afraid to reach out. It's a big place. It's surrounded by a lighter shade of blue. And for me, the lighter shades are based in more tenderness, quieter, softer words, gentleness. Maybe there's topics that need speaking about that are quite deep. Start out gently. You don't want to frighten somebody or scare them. Why? Use your gentle voice. This card is Rest and Rejuvenate with the number 4. It's a very me picture with the woods and the trees. And I sit out the front with my feet in the grass, or sometimes I'll stand against the tree out the front there, give it a pat on the way by. Nature takes your negative energy. It draws it from you. I can actually feel it pulsing out through my legs into my feet. And then when the negative energy has been taken into the earth, I feel it refilling me with the positive energy. And I feel that travel back up through my legs. The energy goes into the universe. It gets rejuvenated and sent back as positive. So it never goes to waste. It's always there. It's available for everybody. And also the green. The green is healing and heart and love. The brown is also grounding. If you can't get to soil or grass, you can always use the colours to ground yourself, or picture a tree in your head. If you picture the roots going into the ground deeper and deeper and deeper, it will also get rid of your negative energy and it will balance you. And then you feel that the energy come back up through the roots into your body. And that's another cool one if you're not able to get outside. Hello, you. This card is Accelerated Motion with the number 8 and the colour purple. And colour purple is very spiritual. And as again you can see, we have that night sky. I love it. Always look out to the stars at night. I always feel drawn to the moon. And when I'm out there and I see her or I see her through the window, I'll say, good night, Luna. But the stars, they give us hope, don't they? Because we see them most nights. They're there most nights. And it's all the blues, the different shades of blues, from the dark to the really dark, and also red there in the sky. So that would be your sacral chakra and back to your throat again, with that little hint of yellow with what looks like a shooting star, taking you to the solar plexus. So working on your chakras again. It's never a bad thing. And our last card is Intuition. And the number 2. And the black around the edge. I didn't say in the other card that had the black. It's usually that we've been through the emotions, we've dealt with them. Like I went through a phase of wearing black at my darkest time, and it usually means you've gone through the mill, you've worked through your emotions, and you just don't give a but the black is what that is. You've been through them, so you don't need the colours. But then eventually you'll find a colour and you go, oh, yeah, I could wear a bit of that. Even if it's only a little bit in your hair, or brightly coloured shoes, brightly coloured socks. Excuse me. But feel what you're drawn to. If you open the wardrobe and a pink, bright flashy pink top that you would wear on a night out takes your fancy, wear it, even if it's only around the house. You might need that colour just to boost your energy. And she's also looking in, looks like she's scrying, but she's looking out into the galaxy, which takes us back to spirit and astral travel. Oh, excuse me. And the big door behind her with a light is another image that you could use for travelling when you're in a meditation. We often use doors to go through to picture somebody else's past or their present and maybe a little hint of their future. Intuition's a great thing. And if it talks to you, try and listen, because it doesn't often steer you in the wrong direction. We've also got the very pale blue sky with the clouds there, which takes us back to the gentle talk. If there's a topic that needs talking about, it doesn't matter who it's with. The light blue always for me is gentle talk, gentle words. Don't go in harsh and gung-ho, because it often goes wrong. And you might lose the respect or the love of the person that you're talking to. They might not talk to you for a very long time. Go in slowly and gently and look after yourself. Take care and thank you for listening. Bye.